about to open. We will be getting into this very shortly. If you would like to see SK Gaming take it all the way, give them a cheer.
And of course, on the opposing side, Skillcap to you. This is the last game at BlizzCon 2015. If you want Skillcap to take it, let's hear it.
Pretty even.
Yeah, pretty even indeed. Once again, we're going to be seeing SK Gaming, or Skillcap, pardon me, looking for a very ideal opener, playing it very safe. I don't think throughout this entire tournament they've been knocked out almost once. Very, very clean, very patient, making sure that they get this triple CC out right away. The Shroud of Concealment coming out, giving a little bit more time on stealth. Actually, the cheap shot going out on Joe Fernandez right away. Kidney shot onto Botar. Looks like Botar is going to be the target of choice once again right away. Adrenaline Rush coming out. Raikou actually getting that Iron Bar to stop some damage onto him. Botar having to use his Barskin once again in the opener.
Oh, is it going to be enough, though? He's still dipping dangerously low. He's going to Shadow Meld. We see the Ascendance off healing coming up from Swapsy, doing a good job trading that out a little bit more evenly here. Skillcap to you need to respond to this. Polymorphing Swapsy, trying to slow down some damage. Stormbolt over on the healing stat. Raikou is going to retreat, which means that Prey is the only target that Joe can connect to at the moment. Now leaping over onto Raikou. SK Gaming doing a good job positionally at the pillar, only really getting through that Ascendance healing and Barskin. SK Gaming are looking good initially in this match.
Yeah, definitely. They did manage to pull out a couple of crucial cooldowns there. Ooh, Raikou dips down super low and has to use his first ice block. He's going to go ahead and cancel that right away because they want to stay on the offensive. There's the
another swap on the Botar. He's got no Barskin. He gets the Iron Bark off just in time. Will the Iron Bark be enough? He did pre-bear for him. He's got the Iron Bark. He's got full hots and Botar. You can fool him once, but you're not going to fool him twice.
Yeah, that was a lot of cooldowns, though.
Yeah, one thing to note, at the beginning of every match, they've used Recklessness and Ascendance at the same time. SK Gaming still has Recklessness available.
Yeah, so we're sort of staggering those offensive cooldowns, making sure they have pressure when they need it. Botar doing an excellent job, though, like you were saying, still having his Barskin as well as Trinket. So I don't know if Raikou and Pry can continue the assault onto Botar with him having so many more defensive cooldowns. Raikou taking a little bit of damage, still only having one ice block. The Iron Bar going out onto him from healing stat, but this is the triple CC we've seen time and time again. Swapsy having to use that Shamanistic Rage right away. A little bit of damage coming up from Pry and Raikou at the moment. I think they know the kill has been lost. They're not going to go for it. Forcing out the Shamanistic Rage is exactly what they wanted to do.
And there's the blind onto Botar, though. They may still try to set something up from that. No, it does not look like it. They're just going to go ahead. Botar actually just trinketed that. So they did manage to pull out his Trinket, which is important here.
Yeah, it is very important. Joe Fernandez has to be the man with a plan for the next setup. If he doesn't respond appropriately for the next attack from Skillcap to you, they could fall here. Pressure onto Raikou. He's locked on Frost. Colossus smashes up. He's down to 33%. Healing stat pops the Heart of the Wild, trying to pick him back up with those Genesis heals. Doing a good job healing through the pressure, trying to fake cast the Reflect there. Joe is going to preemptively Blade Storm to avoid the clone. They're actually swapping over on the healing stat. He needs to respond. There's the Barskin out from healing stat. Not going to play this greedy. They know that they have the win if they can pull off the CC right here and now. Actually, they're going to swap over onto Botar. Joe Fernandez gets the Vigilance up, and I think the Vigilance should be enough to tide Botar over. Well done from Joe Fernandez to defuse that setup out from Skillcap.
Botar also having to use his Barskin, though, so now Barskin, no Trinket available for 1 minute, as well as no Vigilance, so Botar could be in a lot of trouble. Pry actually getting bashed up there by Botar. Well done by him, making sure that he stays offensive, even though he knows he's in a little bit of trouble. Healing stat getting Storm Bolted. Does have his Barskin up in 30 seconds, healing as well as his Trinket, so he does have some defensive cooldowns to work with. Pry having to get that Iron Bark. Healing stat needs to get some additional healing out onto him. Botar, though, once again, having no defensive cooldowns. If Skillcap can get another good, clean setup onto Botar, CCing Swapsy and Joe Fernandez, he could be in a ton of trouble.
Yeah, we're starting to see SK Gaming using that strategy of just pinging back and forth between all the targets, trying to catch healing stat off balance. They do manage to catch him in a Stormbolt there for just a second, but now they're trying to turn it back around onto Swapsy. He does get the Iron Bark ahead of time, so it looks like he's actually going to be fine for the moment, and healing stat's still taking a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's able to displace back to the pillar, though. Now we're going to see both teams kind of reset at the moment. A little bit of pressure onto Raikou. Gets locked on that sheep. He's not able to blink. He gets charged on the Blazing Speed. Down to 40% HP. He's got one more Ice Block remaining, but healing stat going to trade the Nature Swiftness out. Not actually doing too much. Prey caught into a Stormbolt. He did pre-feint this. Well done. It's going to reduce a lot of damage for that Stormbolt.
Yeah, that is Polymorph actually being spammed by Raikou there for just a second. He managed to get a couple of them on Joe Fernandez, which helped Prey out a lot as well. Raikou still under a lot of pressure. He's going to have his Cold Snap available, though, in another 7 seconds. So very, very shortly here, he will have the double Ice Blocks available as they're starting to turn it back around onto SK Gaming. There's a full sheep onto Botar. Swapsy immediately uses that Shamanistic Rage, trying to limit the damage. Botar gets caught in the blind and immediately trinkets that as well. Iron Bark coming up in 5 seconds. There's maybe a little bit of opportunity here, but Raikou gets down to 30% health and has to Ice Block.
Yeah, but there's no Vigilance up. Swapsy has no Trinket, no Shamanistic Rage whatsoever. Botar has no Trinket either. The next red buff Killing Spree, which is coming up very, very shortly onto Swapsy, could be the game. They need to be very, very careful of that. Raikou taking a little bit of damage right now. Healing stat throwing out that Iron Bark. Going to be empowering his heals once again and preventing some of that damage.
They're actually going to swap onto Botar. He did pre-bear for him. He's got the Barskin ready for this attack. Raikou not able to connect, but they did bait the Barskin out. The next swap might be lethal. Prey doesn't care. He's actually just going through the Barskin. Adrenaline Rush comes out, but Prey overextends. He's caught caught into the Stormbolt. Do they have any damage to follow it up? Doesn't look like they do. Raikou doing a good job. Polymorphing the DPS, trying to peel for his team as Skill Cap to you evacuate the situation.
Pry actually held on to his killing spree during that. I thought he was going to chain it after that adrenaline rush.
Yeah, Joe Fernandez actually used his vigilance there as well. So now Botar in a very scary position where once again doesn't have his Barkskin for the up and coming killing spree. Raikou, healing stat and Pride just need to hold on a little bit longer, but can Raikou actually live? Down to 30% HP, 20% HP, blinking away from Joe Fernandez. Heroic leaping in though. The Colossus Smash comes out. Healing stat.
Here comes the swap onto Botar though. Somehow, someway, I think Skill Cap you might be able to take it back. They need the damage here to follow it up. Botar gets the Iron Bark onto himself. Killing spree comes out from Prey. The heals from Swapsy should be enough to keep Botar alive. There's the clone onto Swapsy for cross CC, but Botar again ready for the swap and shutting Skill Cap to you down. Prey caught into that full bash, holding onto his trinket once again, pre-fainting the stun. Really well done from Prey thus far, but they need to make something happen quick. The damage is going to start to become insurmountable from SK Gaming.
Yeah, because dampening is starting to stack up here. We're already at 5%. Of course, that is a healing reduction on everybody. It's going to make it very, very difficult for the Resto Druids to continue keeping their teammates alive. Botar gets caught into a full polymorph. Swapsy has his Shamanistic Rage active, but only for another 8 seconds. It will be falling off here very shortly. Do they have any sort of follow-up CC onto Botar? No, it looks like he's going to be able to get off a Nature Swiftness heal onto Swapsy and keep his teammate alive yet again.
Yeah, but Botar having to do so much pre-healing at the moment. His mana is in big, big trouble. Healing stat actually getting swapped to once again. Joe Fernandez on his back, having to use that Barkskin. No trinket, no Barkskin available for him. Ascendance is coming up in 25 seconds. They can capitalize on that Ascendance on the healing stat. Pry, though, taking a lot of damage, using that combat readiness to prevent some damage. Botar caught into the full blind, deciding not to trinket, deciding to sit it. Actually, trinket's a little bit late. As soon as he sees some damage on the Swapsy, he just trinkets, Iron Barks him. He's going to be completely fine because of it.
Yeah, SK Gaming need to survive this setup. Healing stat has no skin and no trinket. If Joe and Swapsy can connect with that Ascendance, they might be able to burst him down. Healing stat knows that. He goes behind the pillar. He's getting a drink, but Prey is caught in a stun. Prey has to trade his trinket. He gets bashed on his trinket, still dipping dangerously low at 26%. Iron Bark comes out. He uses the Vanish. He's going to have to peel for himself here. Cheap shot into Joe. Joe trinkets that aggressively here, and this might be an opening for Skill Cap if they can survive. Kidney shot over on the Swapsy. He's got Charm Rage available, but he's going to hold on to it, playing it very smart with no CC onto Botar.
Yeah, that was a very defensive, almost like panic mode kidney shot coming out of Pry there because he knew he was in a lot of trouble, and it didn't matter that it was going to not have it available now for the setup. There's actually a polymorph going out onto Swapsy. Skill Capped at the moment, kind of feeling like they're reeling a little bit from that last push, but Botar at 4% mana, the time is ticking down for SK Gaming.
Yep, there is still Shaman Rage available. We see the adrenaline rush coming out, and I wonder if the Shaman Rage will be enough. Botar's gone to the sheep. Swapsy dipping dangerously low. He trinkets out. Joe uses the Vigilance. Is he going to die through everything? They follow it up with the Cyclone. Swapsy's trying to stay alive with the Ancestral Guidance, and I think that Swapsy has done it. The Iron Bark now comes up from Botar, but SK Gaming have nothing left. They need to get a kill right here on the Healing Stat, or the next setup could be their lives. Healing Stat caught into the half bash. Barkskin is up, and he's going to nest himself and try and stabilize as he's dipping down below half HP. We see Iron Bark and Barkskin overlap from Healing Stat, and both teams are running on fumes.
Yeah, Joe Fernandez actually had an incredible fear there, making the entire team a skill cap trinket there. But Swapsy could be in a lot of trouble. No more defensive cooldowns left. Botar doesn't have a trinket for another 25 seconds. Swapsy needs to survive. Spam out those heals onto himself. The DR Sap, though, comes out from Pride. Healing Stat also taking a little bit of damage. Swapsy getting so low, though. Botar throwing out that NS. Going to top off. Swapsy's going to be completely fine at the moment, connecting onto Healing Stat, who is caught into that Stormbolt at the moment. Raikou doing everything he can to shut down the damage of SK Gaming, spamming out those polymorphs over and over onto Swapsy.
Yeah, both teams are now having to play very, very defensively to try and stay alive as long as they possibly can. It's no longer a matter of killing your opponent so much as outliving them. The smoke bomb comes out. Joe Fernandez still stuck in that for just a second. Swapsy's going to go ahead and respond.
Healing Stat has nothing left. Barkskin comes up in 3 seconds. He blinks away. Is he going to survive? Part of the wall comes out in a miracle play. Healing Stat stays alive. They get the Shaman Rage out from Swapsy. Healing Stat has to be careful. Dampening is starting to mount. His healing is going to do less and less. He's trying to top his team off with the Tranquility. Skill Cap to you need to find a way to be able to reset and get some mana on Healing Stat, even if they have to trade a block. Joe charges over. He's looking to try and finish this. Healing Stat has Barkskin. Barkskin's a little bit too late. Is it going to be enough to stay alive? He nests himself. He's going to stabilize. Swapsy gets the block out from Raikou, but Skill Cap to you are running low on cooldowns and running low on time.
They are up against the wall right now. Swapsy, though, getting down super low here. Down to 10% health for just a second. The Ice Nova's coming out. They're turning it around.
Oh, getting so low, too. Getting shot at 10% HP. Executed. SK Gaming is going to take it. They are your 2,000.
They're not giving up. They're not giving up. They're not giving up.
Cyclone onto Botar right now. Swapsy down to half. They just need to stabilize at this point.
Yeah, SK Gaming, if Skill Cap can actually get a cross kill here, then this game is still on. But SK Gaming is doing a great job. Even though Botar is completely out of mana, Swapsy has a little bit of healing available himself, and it's looking like SK Gaming is going to stabilize, and that's going to be it.
GG!
GG! SK Gaming is your BlizzCon 2015 champions.
Let's give it up for both these teams, guys. They did an incredible job here all weekend long.
There were so many crazy moments during that last match.
An absolutely ridiculous match. So many moments where someone was living at sub 10% health. That was absolutely the best I think we could have asked for here at these grand finals.
They're getting a standing ovation for World of Warcraft right now. You guys giving so much respect to the players. Both of these teams played it out to the maximum extent, but SK Gaming are going to come out a little bit ahead here and take the BlizzCon 2015 championship. There's the brotherly love amongst them, and they worked so hard to achieve this.
I think this team, more so than any others, they say that their practice has really paid off. They had a very strict training regime, and it ended up paying off for them here this weekend.
And congratulations to Fabs, two-time BlizzCon champion.
Only player to win BlizzCon twice for World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
History is made.
This is World of Warcraft history. I believe you were saying that this is the first Enhancement Shaman victory at a BlizzCon as well. So SK Gaming making a whole lot of firsts right here. Congratulations to them.
What?
All right, we do have Jackson down at the stage, ready to have a little bit of a chat with our 2015 BlizzCon champions.
Wow, what an incredible series and an awesome last match to close it out. I give you your 2015 BlizzCon champions, SK Gaming. Give it up, guys. Come on, come on. Yep. Way to go, guys. Right here, right here. We're good. Right here, see? Come here. You get with your teammates. Here, you guys spread out that way. There you go. Either way. Let's go that way a little bit. Come here. You get with your team. All right, guys.